There was a slight problem. Mrs. Sullivan was me. I sat down in Mr. Fitzgerald's office, feeling like I'd stepped back in time. The rich wood paneling, the leather chair, the framed law school diplomas seemed like relics from another era. I explained what Victoria had told me, how she claimed to be sole beneficiary of everything. The lawyer's eyebrows rose in surprise. "That's preposterous," he said, reaching for a file. "Your husband made changes to his will periodically, but I assure you there must have been some confusion." He pulled out a thick envelope, sliding it across the desk toward me. "Here's a copy of the current will. Please read it." My hands trembled as I opened the envelope and took the document inside. The first page listed Robert's assets, stocks, bonds, savings accounts, classic cars, collectibles. On the second page were the bequests. I began reading. "To my beloved wife, Margaret, I leave all property and assets so that she shall have the use and enjoyment thereof for life. Any increase in value or appreciation shall belong to our daughter Victoria." "Are you kidding?" I whispered. Of course, it wasn't a mistake. Robert had left me everything, specifically saying that I'd enjoy the fruits of his labor for the rest of my life, and any appreciation would go to Victoria. So why did my daughter kick me out of the house? She stole from me. My own flesh and blood betrayed me. The lawyer leaned forward. "I think we need to have a chat with Miss Victoria. I'm going to guess that she doesn't know that her father changed the will." "Changed it when?" "He made the change 2 months ago, right after his diagnosis." Robert was determined not to spend his final days angry with Victoria. He wanted to make sure I'd be taken care of. He asked me to keep the change quiet. He didn't want to upset her or cause trouble. But she found out somehow, and when I confronted her, she kicked me out. Mr. Fitzgerald nodded, understanding dawning on his face. "I'm afraid your daughter is less than honest." "Well, she's certainly deceptive, but that will help us. She won't expect us to know about the change to the will. She thinks we'll all assume it's the older document. We'll send her a letter formally informing her of the new will. Then we'll go to court to have it officially probated. Victoria isn't going to be happy about this, but I'm afraid it's necessary. She betrayed her father's trust in our family. By stealing from me, she also gave up her inheritance. Robert wanted her to have everything, but she can't have it if she's not honest about taking advantage of me. Besides, she won't need the money. After the lawyers get done with her, she'd be flat broke." 3 days later, I walked into a lawyer's office, defeated and desperate. And today, I'm sitting in the same office, except instead of being a client, I'm sitting at the table with Mr. Fitzgerald beside me, smiling and sipping coffee. Turns out Victoria had added a rider to the new will, stating that she wouldn't accept anything if I were still alive. Since she hadn't signed it, the whole thing was invalid. With the original will in place, she had nothing. I'm still in shock. "Is it really over?" I said. "Is it possible?" "All that money is mine." "Not yours," Mr. Fitzgerald corrected me gently, "but Robert's. He left it to you for life. Anything you don't spend, anything you save, goes to Victoria. I guess it's just too much responsibility for me." "How much is it?" "Almost $30 million, 28.7 to be exact." God, I don't know anything about managing money, but Robert trusted me to take care of it until I couldn't anymore. And that's what I'll do. And when I'm gone, it'll all go to my darling girl. Hopefully by then she'll be more mature. Maybe she'll even come crawling back to me, asking for forgiveness and offering to take care of me in my old age. I'll let her live with me and Kevin. They can both move back in, but only if they agree to buy me lots of chocolate cake. "Do you remember the first time I ever saw you?" I asked Mr. Fitzgerald, smiling to myself. "Of course, dear. You were the guest speaker at my daughter's 8th grade career day. You spoke about integrity, honesty, and hard work. I wish she'd listened." "Listen, you were the best darn speaker we had that day. You inspired all the kids, especially her. You should do more career days. I'm looking for a motivational speaker for a senior center event. Would you be available? I'd love to. It's never too late to turn things around, Mrs. Sullivan. Call me Margaret. And please, please call me Meg. It's a pleasure to meet you, Margaret. It's truly a pleasure.